Uh-oh. Guess who forgot how calendars work? Let's do a quick breakdown. I was gonna record this fourth day. This fourth day right here. And then I was like, you know what? I wanna work on this thing I'm working on for the next couple days. So we'll table it to the next week, right? We'll table it to the next weekend. That's easy. The key thing you got to do when you make like a plan like that is you have to remember the plan, and so therefore I forgot the plan and am now recording 18. So this update's so jacked up and weird anyway, and I'll just get right into it. I felt very let's just spend the whole update on the calendar right here. On this calendar. This is working, right? Yeah, I think so. Who cares? It's fine. We'll figure it out. Why don't you just look at the whole OBS screen the whole time? I know how computers work. My microphone covers up some of this, so I can't see it very well. Honestly, where I was with my game, I was kind of unmotivated through February. Didn't really feel like it. I don't know what it is, if it's like some self-fulfilling man, I don't want to pissy whatever, but I didn't feel like working on it. And towards the end of the month, right here, which I'll circle, I got an idea for something, which was a smaller story-based game, an hour and a half long, maybe. And I happen to have some PTO days coming up around that time, and I worked on that game instead. So this is the side quest game that I am doing in the middle of the other game that I'm gonna put all the updates for is the same game. I think by doing this, it already has helped me kind of get out of the funk and just get back into working on something and having that motivation. In what I wanted to do with these videos, they're really just for me, and I think if anyone's watching, it's interesting to see a game, even as simple as this. It's interesting to see it come together over time, and to kind of go into the times like I'm working on this after my job, after I play video games for fun, after I do whatever, and finding time for it. It's a weird experience sometimes to just spend hours and hours of your free time working on something that I would love to finish, and I don't know. It's just like, am I gonna finish this? So that was kind of where my head was at. Like, I have so much work to do. I'm at this weird point with the main project. What am I doing? And so I had this other idea, and I really liked it, and I decided, let me do that. Let me work on that and put that out. Like, let me finish this project, this smaller project, and put that out as a way to be like, no, I can do this, and we're gonna do it. So that's what this game is, and I've settled on ex nihilo. Nihilo? I can't pronounce. It's Latin, and I don't know I barely know how to read English, to be honest with you. But it means from nothing. It's typically a reference to like a biblical, like God created the earth from nothing, that kind of thing. And the I don't know how much of the story I really want to go into, because it is a story-based game, and the whole point of it is, I mean, there's many layers, but you wake up with amnesia. It's kind of a subversion of some of those typical JRPG tropes, which is why I'm using all default, like everything, for the vast majority of things here, like default tile sets and character art. And it's for a point, like everything in here. The other thing, I guess, to back up even further, the game takes place over 10 days. So you wake up without, let's go to Wake Up Forest. You wake up here, not knowing who you are, where you are. These people help you, this couple, and kind of, they know you, like they clearly know you. They ask you like, hey, do you remember your name? And you input your name and things like that. But he's confused, and you're playing as this character. And as the days go on, you as the player should start to realize something's not right here. The amnesia trope is for a reason. Things not being where they should be is for a reason. Using default tile set is for a reason. And I think, not that it like, oh, I want to avoid spoilers, but like the whole point of this would be the story. So it takes place over 10 days. You end up playing as the other characters too, and seeing how this all unfolds, I think is pretty interesting. Thanks, phone, for buzzing. I don't know if you can hear that. And this is, let's see where the new game is. Oh, I was testing, yeah, this scene. I actually want to, nope, that's not working. That's not F5. You gotta press F5. Where's F5? I can't see. All right, well, I'll just close you. Oh my God. Okay. I think it was the autosave. Yeah, starts with day 2. And you, as this character, like, you're introduced to the world in the same way as this character is. And you can go around and interact with things. A lot of the game is interacting with this. And this, the other thing too is, it's all the same areas. This is the other reason why I was like, this is a smaller project I can tackle, because you go to your house a lot. You go to the bridge area a lot. You go to the forest a lot. Well, not a lot, but it has self-defined areas. Like, I've made all the maps for this already. Like, all this stuff, no, nothing in those, already exists. And I love how wacky these bridge zones are, because JRPGs would totally do this all the time for no reason. Like, you would look at the world map and you would go there and it'd be just this nonsense. So there will be some combat in these areas to break it up, but primarily it is just walking around, talking to these people, and figuring out the story as it goes. And there's the town as well. And I guess to give a little example, there's going to be here, like you see this brick. The first time you visit this town, it's going to be this brick pattern. But the next time you go there, it's going to be different. And there's going to be a bunch of different little things like that you start to question, like, did I misremember this? And all that. But as I said, story game, fun little thing. This is the side quest. This is supposed to be a short video, since I'm going to be doing another video in 2.5 weeks. I don't know. How does time work? Let's go to the back to the calendar. Oh, probably on the 8th. Yeah, probably on the 8th. I'll record the next one. So in 3 weeks. And Resident Evil comes out next week. So, you know, sure, Sal, I'm not playing a remake of my favorite game of all time. I'll be doing that week. Spoilers. But I'm very excited about this. I already have day 1 pretty much done. And there's a lot of plot in day 1. Is the intro of the game. But like I said, it's an hour and a half, maybe a couple multiple endy things, but shooting for a hour and a half, subvert expectation, kind of, oh, that's what this is about, and have these reveals. This is a fun side project, and I want to finish something. Like, I want to do this and finish it and put it out somewhere. And if 2 people play it, great, awesome. I'm gonna put it out for free, whatever. But it's been a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun to go back to making little maps again and getting back into the swing of things. I think is what I needed. I mean, I was in a little bit of a malaise with the project in November, December, and then I had that burst of inspiration, and then my computer crashed, and I lost a week of work, or 4 days of work, but whatever. I lost so much work, and I had to recreate it, and I did. And then I started working on other side things, and it just wasn't right. Like, I wasn't feeling it. But I was feeling this, and I think getting this done and out of the way, we can go right back to Resident Evil and have a lot of fun. Allegedly fun. We'll see how it all goes. But I do want to put this out, and then I can be like, I did it. Now let's do it again. Now let's make the Resident Evil project. I've spent so much time getting systems down that I'm at the point of I need to start making the game like proper. And it's one of those things of like, you almost don't even want to do it because what if I mess it up? Like, what if I don't do this well? And I'm not expecting to make the best game of all time or even a great game. I'm expecting to make a game I'm proud of, right? And you just get it in your own head. So yeah, this is a bit more introspective, hopefully shorter because I have food that is just beeped. Hey, the food just beeped. Perfect timing. Enjoy OBS.